Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm here at the Tampa International Auto Show because guess what? We're starting at the Lincoln booth, and this is the all-new 2020 Lincoln Corsair. Let's talk a little bit about Lincoln. Lincoln has really made a resurgence with their lineup because of the popularity of SUVs. Yes, they do have their Continental still, but everybody has been gravitating to the Navigator, the Aviator, and now the Corsair. The Corsair is going to be replacing the MKC in that lineup. And what's interesting is that if you've been watching your reviews here on Rady's Rides, you would know that this sits on the same exact chassis as the all-new 2020 Ford Escape. What's mind-blowing though is you'll be able to see that with Lincoln's design team, they've been able to take this vehicle from something that looks like that Ford Escape to this Corsair. So let's go ahead and dive into the all-new 2020 Lincoln Corsair. Right off the bat, you'll notice the full LED lighting going on. I love the way they have this turned on so you can see the daytime running lamps. Very, very nicely elegant, but also tasteful. We have some lighting here, and then as we drop down, a little bit of gloss black and some chrome trim across the bottom. This is probably one of my favorite parts of any of the Lincolns, is the direction that they've gone with their grille setup. Now, when you look at the brushed aluminum here, you'll see that nice shape, that wonderful Lincoln grille, and then as we come up onto the hood, you'll be able to see the body lines. Very simple, very elegant, very tasteful. That's why I think Lincoln is doing a great job with their design team. Now, as we come around the bend, you'll see how very nice the headlight design. As we drop down, we got a little bit of flat black around the fender wheel, and then when it comes to wheels, love the design. It's a nice gunmetal gray. I love the machined aluminum finish. Very, very nice setup on this Corsair. And like I said, it is all new for 2020. Now, as we continue down the side, we have the Corsair logo on the side of the vehicle. Little bit of chrome. Nice touches, just a sprinkling. They didn't drop a bunch of chrome like you find on the GMC Denali's. Very tastefully done. Gloss black. Nice lemon trim on the LED turn signal. As we come down, I'm going to close this door real quick, and you can see the wonderful body lines, even the lighting inside. Down low, a little bit of silver trim with flat black, but I love this ceramic white color on this particular one. When we go up on the roof, full panoramic roof, and what I also like is that they blacked out the section of the roof, which is not glass. Very, very low roof rails. It's got like a nice brushed aluminum look to it. As we continue working our way towards the back, you can see the wonderful body lines, very distinct, and gives this car a lot of personality. Compare it to the Ford Escape, and I'm telling you, the Ford Escape gets lost. As we come around the bend, you got this gloss black on the rear pillars, little touches like this. You can see how this is separated by that piece, but it all almost looks like one piece of glass. Now we get to the back, low roof spoiler, very slim and trim on the third brake light, and I think nobody's doing it better than Lincoln with their taillight signature design. Love the red LED. We drop down, and what's nice is functional actual exhaust. So many auto manufacturers are going to just fake exhaust or no exhaust that are showing. I love the style. We got alarms going off, a lot of action here at the Tampa Bay Convention Center. Let's pop the hood and check out what's powering this Corsair. All right, guys, we got the hood popped on the 2020 Corsair. Like I said, this is all new, replacing the MKC. Now, when we look underneath the hood, of course, we have some hood struts. The nice thing about this setup is you're gonna actually be able to have two separate engine options. So you're looking between a 2-liter that's gonna be 250 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, or the 2.3-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine, 280 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque. No matter what engine you go with, they're gonna both be mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. MPGs, you're looking around 21 city to 29 on the highway, 0 to 60 in around anywhere from 7.3 seconds down to 6.6 seconds. And that's the nice thing about this Corsair, is that you have the two engine options to choose from. But why don't we go ahead, let's check out the interior, because I'm telling you, Lincoln is knocking it out of the park. All right, guys, we're inside the 2020 Lincoln Corsair. You could really see where Lincoln has raised the bar when it comes to fit and finish and materials. Now, if you're wondering, well, how much is this Corsair? Depending on how you option it, you're gonna be looking around $43,000 to $45,000. Let's see though what you get for the money. To the door panels, I love the mixture of materials. You have some wonderful light leather on the armrests. I like that darker gray material going on, some chrome. And then one thing that they did, which I really like, is look where the seat controls are. These have 24-way positionable seats. They actually call them the perfect positionable seat, and that's how you work the controls. As you go from the door to the dash, I like the way everything is far forward. There's a lot of room here. Soft materials, of course, all over the place. You have your 8-inch infotainment system, full navigation and everything looks really great. Look where they put the start-stop button. Very interesting location, but I like it. I like how easy it is to get to. We come down, there's some gloss black, of course, dual climate control. Look at our transmission. It is that push system, very similar to what you see on other vehicles, but that's going to be controlling that 8-speed automatic. You keep dropping down, ventilated and heated seats. I even love, look at the Lincoln logo down here on the lid. Very nice touch. You slide this back. You're going to have wireless charging, a 12-volt, a USB and a USB-C, 2 illuminated cup holders, different drive modes. That's an 8-inch infotainment system, by the way. Nice soft leather. We open it up. We have a light in there. Tons of pockets for Circus peanuts and Twinkies and everything else. All felt lined so you won't scratch any of your snacks. And then the seats, love the leather. Very, very soft, great color. And like I said, 24-way positionable seats. Even up top, this panoramic sunroof is going to let a lot of beautiful light in and really open up and make this nice and airy. But why don't you come on over to the business end? I'll show you behind the wheel of this Lincoln Corsair. All right, guys, we're behind the wheel of the all-new Corsair. I love the design of the steering wheel, even like the Lincoln name down here on the sill, the way it illuminates, very, very nice touches. And this is really raising the bar. And I could see why so many people are flocking to Lincoln after a few years of a decline. But steering wheel, that same two-tone light tan with the darker brown material, little bit of gloss black, and then check out that dash. That's a 12.3-inch TFT display. There's not much I could show you right now because we're sitting inside the Tampa Bay Convention Center, but I promise you there's many different ways to coordinate that dash to whatever you want to see information-wise. Visibility out the front, I like the way how large the glass is, but why don't we get to that back seat and see how your passengers are going to be enjoying this Corsair. All right, guys, back seat time of the Corsair. Remember, this is on the same lines as the Ford Escape, the 2020 Ford Escape, same chassis, just with a nicer exterior. I definitely can tell you that. When you come to the inside, you're going to get that same wonderful soft leather material. The backs of the seats, it's got like a soft leather with the cargo net. I am going to zonk the cargo net. I'm not really a big fan of this style. I feel like it should have the nicer solid piece that's felt line, but it is what it is at the end of the day. When you get to the center stack here, lots of great stuff going on here. You have heated seats, rear AC, we have your 2 USBs and a home power source. So they definitely got you hooked up when it comes to connectivity. When it comes to an armrest, we pull this down, nice soft touch. You want cup holders, there's your 2 cup holders, bam. And then you can see just how far the panoramic sunroof goes. But why don't we check out the cargo area and see, is this really usable with a lot of space? All right, guys, time to check out the cargo area. We push the button, up she goes, electric assist on the quicker side, which is nice to see. When you open up the back, I like how low the floor is in here. So when you're taking things in and out, it's not like you have to climb Mount Everest to get your items in. You have your spare nicely located, and then the rear seats are going to go up and down very, very easily. That one obviously can't fold flat because the passenger seat is on the farther back side, but you could just see how much space that you have to get things in and out of this Corsair, which remember, when you compare this to the Aviator or the Navigator, this is the small guy of the group. But if it's cars like these that you want to see on Rady's Rides, these all new SUVs, especially from Lincoln, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit the subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Rady's Rides family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you on the channel, click the link in the description. Get yourself some Rady's Rides merch. Got to give it up to Big Guns McGee, working the crowd here at the Tampa Bay Convention Center, getting it done. We do work. That's how we do it. So thank you, Tom. And just like always, I'll see you on the next ride.